Good morning, PS 17. It is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020. If everybody could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. We're standing tall, we're facing our flag, hands are placed over our hearts. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our school mission statement. We are here to be literate, innovative, and proficient scholars who will participate in rich academic learning in a nurturing environment where we will rise. This will be accomplished by creating collaborative and supportive teaching and learning systems involving the entire PS 17 community. Okay, yesterday we finished It's Okay to Be a Unicorn. And in addition to this being just a super fabulous book, we read it for Pride Month. Remember, Pride Month is a month where we celebrate and really take the time to learn more about the LGBTQ community and people that made a difference in the LGBTQ community and in LGBTQ history. I liked this book because at the end, Cornelius wasn't afraid to be who he was. He was proud to be who he was. And then when he became publicly proud to be who he was, he also gave others permission to be who they were. We're going to read a little excerpt from one of my favorite books. This is actually my daughter's book. These are great books. They're called Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls, 100 Tales of Extraordinary Women. And so they're great books. And we're going to read about Ellen DeGeneres, who, sort of like Cornelius in the beginning of her career, was afraid to tell people that she was a lesbian. And then one day she did, and she's now living her life proudly. Okay, so we're going to read a little bit about Ellen DeGeneres. Comedian and TV host. And there's only one picture here, so I'm going to leave the picture up as I read. One night, Ellen dreamt of a bird in a cage. In the dream, the bird realized that there was enough space between the bars to fly away. Ellen knew exactly what the dream meant. She was a comedian, and she starred in a popular TV show where she played a woman who loved men. In reality, though, Ellen loved women, but she couldn't tell anybody. That's really sad, right? In her heart, she knew that she loved women, but she felt that she couldn't come out and tell people that because she was afraid. Sort of like Cornelius was afraid to say that he was a unicorn. That makes me sad. At the time, her bosses thought that if the show's fan knew she was a lesbian, they would stop watching. But keeping silent didn't feel right to Ellen. She didn't want to hide anymore. And she wanted other gay people across the world to see that they were not alone. So in one of the episodes of her show, her character came out to her therapist, who was played by Oprah Winfrey. It was the first time in history that a lead character on a television program was openly gay. Next, Ellen told the public that she too was gay. Her revelation sent shockwaves through American media. Her show was eventually canceled, and Ellen found herself jobless and depressed, which means really, really sad. For 3 years, she didn't receive any offers of work. So she did the right thing for herself and for others. She stood in her pride, and there were repercussions, there were consequences to that, but she knew she did the right thing. Let's keep reading to see what happened. Then one day, the phone rang. "Would you like to play a fish with memory issues in a new Pixar movie?" the caller asked. Ellen was ecstatic. The fish, named Dory, became an iconic character. Today, Ellen is a superstar. She received the Presidential Medal of Freedom for her courage, and her talk show is watched every day by millions of people. Find out who you are and figure out what you believe in. I'm going to read that one more time because it's so important. Find out who you are and figure out what you believe in, she likes to say. even if it's different from what your neighbors believe in and different from what your parents believe in. What a powerful message for today. PS 17, live your life the way you need to live it. Be who you want to be, and you will change the world. Be proud, PS 17. Have an awesome day, and as always, remember, we love you.